Okay guys, here we go, just a little show and tell of what we've got to play with these days. Here's the original star of the show. As you can see, it's a Arducopter. Has the old APM 2.6 on there. I use a TH9X, so good old 8-channel receiver. I'm flying this with 30 amp. They're not Hubby Sky, they're Fun Sky ESCs. The Fun Sky ESC has been fine so far that I've used. I just get them off eBay, all different suppliers. They're around $8 landed, $9 landed is what I'm getting them for. Of course there's 6 on that baby. Alright, so that was number 1. Then we had number 2. Number 2 is your good old DJI Flame Wheel Knockoff 450. This is the one I've been practicing doing FPV on. I'm flying with a 200 milliwatt transmitter there for the FPV signal, a 600 line security cam on the front, and of course my 8-channel. This one's flight controller is the CC3D. It's got the original firmware still on it. That meant, well, not the original, but the original type of firmware. It's using the one it came with, the OpenPilot. I like OpenPilot. It's easy. You know what you're getting when you throw it on there. Learning to set PIDs and things is a little difficult. You've got to bring it in each time. I have a Bluetooth chip I was going to put on it, but I've just been having too much fun flying at the moment. It works, it goes. Okay, so number 3 off the list was this one I built for Peter, my son. This one has the Sunny Sky motors on it. Oh, just a quick recap. Motors on the first 2 are the XXD type, I believe. They're 2212 1000 kVs, and they're spinning 10-inch props. And that one, the second one I forgot to mention, also has those. And I'll actually zoom up on the motor itself. There you go. They're using the same Fun Sky ESCs. So is this guy, once again, Fun Sky ESCs, but the first difference to note, like I said, was the Sunny Sky motors. These are the Sunny Sky, I don't know whether that's going to actually zoom in, not enough light. 2212s again, I believe they're 980 kV. This one is flying, I've got the Bluetooth sitting there, you can see I've been connecting the Bluetooth up with this one because I am doing clean flight with this. I've flashed clean flight onto the CC3D chip in there. That was my first flashing of a CC3D. I may have an ESC problem on there. You can see a folded prop here. It's acting a lot of oscillation. Straight out of the box, my clean flight was a lot of oscillation on this. It flew straight out of the box with Open Pilot really well. And I thought, yeah, okay, let's give it a shot on a stable craft. And with known motors, and I knew my ESCs, and I thought, yeah, okay, let's give it a go. Hasn't really been fun yet, guys. The idea was to get Peter's going on the clean flight and then swap my CC 3D from Open Pilot over to clean flight. But I've held off on that at the moment because I'm just not getting it to fly as well as the Open Pilot. And everyone tells me it's great. So maybe I do have a problem with this ESC. I don't know. Maybe I'm just grasping at straws. Maybe I've just got to do a bit of tuning. Maybe it wasn't great out of the box. I don't know. So back to the drawing board with those ideas. Over here on the far side at the moment was my first attempt at a V-tail. This has the 40-degree inclination on the back. Once again, flying the XXD 2212 1000 kVs. The board I'm using on this and playing with was a Cryos all-in-one multi-wii software. The Cryos all-in-one board, well, hey, it's got everything it's supposed to have with its barrow and its mag and all its sensors, and you can whack on GPS. I bought a GPS module for it. I've had it running with the GPS on the bench, and it was seeing all the satellites and doing its thing. I threw it onto this frame. I was going to give it a quick fly, set it all up, and as you can see, even before I got to do anything, arm's naked, this arm's still got its ESC on it, I blew an ESC. I don't know why. Maybe it was just a bad one in the bunch. Anyway, so it's given over a motor now to my other one at the moment because I've done a shaft. There's one thing I've got to say is these are great motors. They've lasted really well, but now with my faster flying and faster crashes, I'm starting to bend these shafts. The prop adapter has just got too much length, and when she hits the ground hard and fast, you end up bending the shaft. And there's nothing you can really do, really. You know, at the price of the motor, I'm getting these motors for about $7. So for the price of them, oh well, you pull them apart, save what you can out of them, throw them in your little bench. You might be able to get something off them, bearings or something in the future. Anyway, so back to this guy. I've haven't had to have a fly yet. She just sat there on the ground spinning, and then boof, the magic smoke came out of an ESC. First time ever. Motors worked. The two motors were still okay. So anyway, yeah, first one out of, what's that, at 6, 10, 14. I was up to my 18th lot of ESCs, when you count them, and my first failure. So the fun fly has been really good. The other one, the red ones here, they are exactly the same inside as the fun fly, and I've been getting them for $1 cheaper. And it was that type that went. It wasn't the... I'll just get it down and show you the image of it. I've got one of them on here. It's those ones there, the Simon K Fun Flies. They're supposed to go up to 4S, no probs. So whenever I get my act together properly, I'll start to get a 4S battery and start having a look at doing some 4S stuff. Okay, so I know you can all see what's going on. I keep seeing this little one here. Okay, so ZMR, guys. ZMR 250 frame. Well, you're all so excited with your little 250s that, well, I've ordered the whole set. I've ordered the actual frame, which you can see I put together the other day. Let's have a look. Came my new Flip 32. So that's going to go on. I've just been playing with that last night and got it semi set up. All I'm waiting for now is the good old Chinese postman. It's probably the Australian postman that I'm waiting on to get the rest of the bits out for this, and we'll have some fun and have a go over 250. All right, guys, good stuff. I'll catch up with you soon.